Hey guys, Seleno here, and welcome back to PlayToEarn. Most crypto MMORPGs promise huge worlds and deliver empty servers. These 5 don't. Each one has players logging in right now, real updates this month, and worlds actually worth exploring. Let's get into it. Number 5. Cambria is a browser-based risk-to-earn MMORPG on Ronin, Blast, and Abstract, developed by Tempest Labs and inspired by classics like RuneScape and Ultima Online. The game is built around 3 connected modes. Duel Arena is a 24/7 social hub for skill-based wagering games like pit fights, flower poker, and dicing. Gold Rush is an extraction-style MMO, where you venture into high-risk zones to gather resources and fight rivals. And dying outside the capital means dropping your loot. The newest mode, Dungeons, is a Diablo-style roguelike with procedurally generated floors and 3 combat archetypes covering melee, ranged, and magic. It needs no upfront NFT purchase, and a future Hardcore Dungeons expansion will add a dark and darker style PvP/PvE layer. Cambria is anchored by 4 NFT collections: Founders, Islands, Cores, and Companions. Islands are virtual land plots, Cores are factory NFTs used to craft soulbound shards, and Companions are pet NFTs used for hunting and gathering. The in-game economy runs on silver and royal favor, while a non-transferable renown score tracks prestige and governs access at court. In Dungeons, players use keys to enter runs, collect artifacts that convert to dungeon coins, and carry trinkets across the other modes. On May 21, 2026, Cambria's Dungeons mode went fully live, opening the dungeon crawler to all players beyond its invite-only early access. Next, a Web3 take on one of gaming's most iconic 2D worlds. Number 4. MapleStory Universe is a fantasy MMORPG on Avalanche, built on Nexon's MapleStory IP and developed by Nexpace, with its flagship title MapleStory N available on Windows PC. MapleStory N keeps the classic 2D side-scrolling formula intact. Players pick from job classes in the Explorer faction, then progress through fields, dungeons, and escalating boss fights. The core loop is field hunting to take down monsters, collecting currency and gear, and advancing through job tiers up to the 5th job. Cooperative content like Dr. Kim's Dungeon Simulation lets groups clear instances together, while the Maple Legion mechanic puts your leveled characters to work as passive contributors across the account. The chain runs gasless by default, with Chainlink VRF for fair drops and anti-cheat protections. The economy uses 2 currencies. Neso is collected through hunting, quests, and boss battles, and converts into the on-chain token NXPC through the swap and warp system. Players use Neso to acquire gear, consumables, and cosmetics on the MSU marketplace, where items are minted and traded as NFTs. 2 mechanics keep it balanced. NXPC Fission mints items as NFTs, while Item Fusion through the Reactor combines NFTs to reclaim NXPC. Characters can even be minted as NFTs once they hit level 60. On May 22, 2026, Nexpace announced a $10 million NXPC buyback program, following the May 14th reveal of its MSU 2.0 expansion phase. But the next one comes from AAA veterans, doing something none of the others try. Liking this list so far? Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel so you're always updated with the hottest play-to-earn games. And if you want the latest news about blockchain gaming delivered straight to your inbox, don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter as well. And now, let's get straight back to the list. Number 3. Big Time is a free-to-play action MMORPG on Ethereum, built by Big Time Studios, a team of veterans from Epic, Rockstar, Riot, and Blizzard, and playable on Windows through the Open Loot Launcher. In Big Time, you travel through history and fantasy in a time-bending narrative, crawling through procedurally generated dungeons in co-op parties of up to 6. 6 classes are swapped on the fly using pocket watches, from the Time Warrior and Chronomancer to the Shadowblade and Battlemancer. A dedicated PvP mode runs arena combat through prestige portals and the Broken Clock Hall. Beyond combat, the game leans social with personal metaverse hosting, group collective bash events, chrono run races, and seasonal leaderboards. It went fully free-to-play and open access in 2025, making it easy to jump in. Big Time keeps a cosmetic-first economy with no pay-to-win. Space is virtual land across 5 rarity tiers that hosts workshops like forges and armories. Hourglasses are finite artifacts you equip during runs, and the Big Time token is used to craft and upgrade gear, speed up timers, and enter PvP. Cosmetics trade through Open Loot, the platform's dedicated marketplace. On May 26, 2026, the studio announced Pet Time Playtest 2 for June, where players hatch NFT pets that stick around in-game after the test ends. From time travel dungeons to a 2,000-kilometer open world, you can build in. Number 2. World of Dypians is an open-world MMORPG and metaverse on BNB, developed by Dypians and playable free on PC through the Epic Games Store. In World of Dypians, players choose a warrior or mage and explore a 2,000-square-kilometer world across 3 modes. Campaign mode delivers story maps with bosses and treasure hunts. Open world mode opens the full sandbox for quests and business building. And multiplayer mode adds co-op dungeons, clan wars, and PvP battles. Combat mixes melee, ranged, and magic with a customizable ability system. What sets it apart is the AI layer, with humanoid NPCs that answer questions across the map and an AI museum and academy that teach blockchain concepts. Recurring events keep the calendar full, including the weekly Stone Eye Arena boss and the daily Single Strike mode. The economy is NFT-driven across 3 asset types. Land NFTs span 100,000 plots in 5 tiers, with 1,000 Genesis lands on Ethereum, while Cause Companion NFTs unlock VIP events. Character and equipment NFTs cover weapons, armor, and skins, and crafting a rare item mints it as a tradable NFT you own. The WAD token is the in-game currency for items, cosmetics, crafting, and event access, and players can claim .ua domain names as on-chain identities. On May 13, 2026, version 0.5.5 launched on the Epic Games Store, adding 3 new Great Collection events plus performance and UI fixes. Finally, the biggest social MMO on the list, with millions of players. And number 1. Pixels is a browser-based MMORPG that blends farming sim, exploration, and social play, running on Ronin, now an Ethereum Layer 2, and built by Banger Inc. In Pixels, you manage a farm, gather resources, and work through multi-tier crafting and quests in a retro pixel art world. Around 15 skill professions give you XP progression, while an energy system sets the pace of each session. The open world of Terra Villa is packed with seasonal events, and Leon's Neon Zone adds an arcade of mini-games with bi-weekly leaderboards. The Bountyfall chapter introduced faction play, where 3 unions compete to fill their hearth. Updates land on a roughly bi-weekly cadence, so there's almost always something new to do. Pixels runs on a dual currency model. Pixel is the on-chain token used for premium features, VIP access, minting pets, land sales, and speeding up crafting, while coins handle off-chain progression. NFT Farmland sits on Rainbow Road and trades on the Mavis Marketplace, giving owners extra production and crafting capacity. Players can also collect and incubate NFT Pixel pets across 4 tiers through the Incubite system. On June 1, 2026, Pixels rolled out a major VIP system overhaul, adding 2 new tiers, a surplus energy mechanic that breaks the old energy cap, and expanded benefits for landowners.